never saw you coming. Maybe it's best to go the other way, but then you started running, and you're picking up the pace into my heart. You're gunning, shooting arrows when you look at me. I never saw you coming. You got me down in 1, 2, 3. To be a fool for love, but I love what you do when I'm looking at you. I swear that you were sent from above. Now I'm hooked on your name, and I'm hooked on your way, and all the things that you say. Tell me what can I do, 'cause I think I love you. You're the one I care.
So currently I'm working on an album. It has a track list of 8 songs, and the songs are all of different genres. I kind of like to keep out of like saying that like I'm an R&B artist or a pop artist, or I kind of like to go through like whatever comes out. And like whenever I hum, like I don't know, it helps me either find a melody that also feels right with the guitar, and it helps me kind of like start to think of lyrics that could go with the song. But if I were to say specifically one of the heartfelt songs, I talk about A Clue. A Clue is like a song that I wrote about having a crush on someone, which is like, it sounds a little bit like, I don't want it to sound as like superficial as that. But yeah. Whenever I'm writing a song, it usually comes from like a life experience that I'm feeling, or like, it's like my way of like kind of alchemizing or like transmuting a feeling. So like, I'll like take something that I'm going through and kind of like write it out in that way. Or like that's like my journaling or like my therapy, And I'm hooked on your name, and I'm hooked on your way, and all the things that you say. And sometimes it takes like months, or like I have one song that took me like a year to kind of go back and like finish completely. And yeah, it just depends on how easy it is for me to kind of get the feeling I want, like all the words out to kind of explain the feeling. What can I do? 'Cause I think I love you. You're the one I can't lose. I know I should stay away. Love isn't a game that I'm ready to play. Maybe possibly there could be a song that I have that could be made better with AI, but I don't know if I want to use AI to like make anything better. I kind of like the authenticity of like making something from the heart and making it sound beautiful.
I will say that I personally have an issue with the term AI necessarily, because it creates a sort of anthropomorphization of technology, which attempts to sort of give it a sort of human element, which itself is not. Technologies are in general pretty damn stupid, pardon my language. I think a better definition for AI is to refer to it as predictive technologies, where it is a series of algorithms and a series of methods to predict certain results. And particularly with the current boom of AI, starting with what OpenAI has produced with ChatGPT and other resources such as Google's Gemini and Cloud, for instance. The algorithm that's at the key of a lot of these sources is what is referred to as a large language model, which is largely a study of a large corpus, a large amount of data or information, and then trying to find sequences from that data which create something which seems realistic.
Hearing that artists use AI to write their lyrics or to completely compose an instrumental, and from my standpoint of being in the studio or writing all my songs and taking the time to completely finish a song if I know and taking the time to complete it myself, or being in the studio taking as long as it takes find the instrumental that I want to use and find each sound that I want to use until the song sounds how I want it to sound.
Maybe it's best to go the other way.
My life experiences or the people I talk to, the stories that they tell me, or just things that I see constantly, and those are things that I use to write about, or I use to kind of help me explain the emotions in my song. And yeah.
And you're picking up the pace into my heart, you're gunning. You're shooting arrows when you look at me.
It's authentic and it's organic when it comes from you. I think that like even if you do collaborate with other people, or even if you do like use like ideas that like were from the past, like if you use like samples or like different things like that, I think that regardless, like making something that's like true to you is as organic as it comes. I think AI has given us another avenue, but at the same time I do feel like it's kind of warped our vision on what is organic and what's not organic anymore. If I could describe a clue, I would say that it is a pop indie song that is about having a crush, having feelings for someone, and kind of exploring that and the nerves that come up and not knowing where that's taking you. And if people hear the song, or when people hear the song, I hope that people take away that, I don't know, it's okay to have a crush, to fall in love, to explore that, to not know what's going on. And I hope that people love it. I hope that people enjoy it, can dance to it, even if people don't have a crush or don't have like love or, you know, someone in their life that they can think of when they listen to the song. I just hope that they love it and can dance to it and can enjoy that. And yeah.
Right now I'm working on a revolutionary music platform. I'm trying to replace Spotify and give power back to musicians by allowing them to sell their music directly to their fans in the form of blockchain. Well, on our platform, we're going to have tools like filters, so you can filter out AI content if that's not something that you like to listen to, so you can just hear all the original music on our platform. Because when artists upload music, there is a filter that says if it was partially created with AI, if it was fully AI, or if it's all original. So it has to be stamped. Even by US law now, there's going to be new compliance laws that state that you have to label something as AI or not AI. Me as a musician myself, I utilize AI tools. I'm a great musician. I've always been the top of my peer group when it comes to music. And it's not like I need AI at all. As a matter of fact, I don't need AI, but it does speed up my workflow times infinity. And that workflow in a day and age where everything is moving super fast and we don't have time to sit in the studio for months at a time to work on our craft and release it to this ADD, ADHD audience of today's world.
So my favorite tool when it comes to producing and writing music from an AI perspective is called Suno. And Suno's been very controversial because in a lot of ways musicians and artists are offended and hate the fact that it's so good at making songs. But I'm one of those people that I don't mind paying $15 a month to have access to creating music at my fingertips. I'm not a musician. I'm not someone who could be recording all these different instruments and writing all these different lyrics. So I love how Suno, you can do everything from creating instrumental music on Suno. You can create like a folk ballad. I like to create songs from my dog to me.
That genuine human-to-human connection is what would win over, real artists versus AI right now in this moment. But the thing is, the new generation is getting programmed. They're, the babies and the toddlers are right now living in this age, and so they're seeing AI front face, so it's already programming into their psyche now. Versus for us, as growing up, this is a new thing. So it's like we didn't get programmed with AI music or AI, so it's not a normal thing for us. The community might invest in real artists more, just off the power and strength of investment. They just might invest in the AI artists more too. I don't really know which way it's gonna go. That's what the fun part of the future is. Like, you don't know if a compilation of AI artists amass millions of dollars more than the real artists. Our target audience right now is definitely for upcoming artists, underground artists, artists that don't have, the $1 million record deal yet. One listener, one buyer on our platform has the power of 10,000 streams from Spotify. Spotify pays you out specs on the penny, like a third or something of a penny. So you get 10,000 streams on Spotify, maybe you equate $1 and $1 from one listener on our platform is 10,000 streams. So these curated playlists are probably going to be very valuable as well, because these are purchased music from these. They're curators. They're purchasing this music and they're compiling the playlist together of their purchased songs, and then they can release the playlist to be bought as well. So going with the songs first, when an artist releases a song, they receive a portion of the song's tokens that we pretty much mint. We create tokens for the song, and like cryptocurrency, pretty much. You have your own cryptocurrency for the song. It's yours. You get 1% of the supply, which would be 10 million of those tokens that goes inside of your app wallet that you can see as soon as you launch the song. And the rest of the tokens go into the pool for people to buy it. So they can buy it, and the more people buy it, the more expensive the pool becomes, because there's more money inside that pool representing the value of the song. So Ruji is up right now in beta. So it's a version up that's usable and functional, and we're actually onboarding artists now so we can test out the flow and make sure everything is working correctly. And so far so good, everything's well. It's actually available on rougee.app, rougee.app, and you can access there. You can sign up using the login feature, and you can log in using your email, or you can, if you already have a cryptocurrency wallet, that if you're familiar with cryptocurrency trading, you can actually log in using your cryptocurrency wallet as well, which will make a profile using your cryptocurrency wallet. You can tie all your finances and your royalties straight to your currency wallet, so it can get directly paid into your wallet.